Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Um, Thank you for being here. I'm a little bit early tonight. When I started streaming, all three of my children were sleeping. One of them is now crying, but I have comforted her some, and I'm hoping she will calm back down. If not, I'll have to pop away for a few minutes, but we will get started while we're waiting for that. If you see me glancing off to the side a lot, it's because I'm looking at the baby monitor to see how she's doing. We're playing Secret of the Old Clock tonight, which is, I believe, the first game that I actually owned on disc. So it holds a very special place in my heart. I'm going to turn that up. Let me know how the mic sound is. Not last night, Tuesday night, we were having a lot of trouble with me being too quiet. I'm going to try and project my voice, channel my inner theater child tonight. We'll see how that goes. We have a new addition to the streaming background. This is Raddick from Mystery of the Seven Keys. I won him during E. Mullen's PanCan fundraiser back in November. I don't remember exactly when it was. It's been a long couple of months. And he got here today, so he gets to kind of sit and stream and hang out with us since he's a Nancy Drew themed item. We are playing Stream Bingo, so if you guys want to join in on that, please do. And then the fundraiser was such a good time. Really wonderful prizes, and the cause was an absolutely amazing one to donate to. Emails did such a good job with it. Okay, let's hop in and get some of this game played before I potentially have to go help a kid, because
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of the Old Clock. To start, choose Junior or...
The year, 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that waits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
Cass, I also have not personally played this one in a long time, and I'm wondering how much muscle memory I am going to have, because I played it over and over and over again. But I think my mouse needs new batteries.
Dropping it, there we go. Now, how may I be of service?
Oh goodness!
I'd like to talk to Carson Drew.
As well.
His number is KL57187.
When I get up to help the kid, if I get up to help the kid.
Carson Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Well, I see you got to Titusville okay.
The car ran like a top.
It ought to. That's a fine car. You treat it well, it'll treat you well. Listen, as it turns out, I just called there and left a message for you to call me.
You did?
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up, save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. He said you can't miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will pick them up, Dad.
Good. Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yes, Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and
Carson's
get it
just a loving
fixed.
daddy.
Yes,
here.
Dad.
He's just
All
like,
right, lecture
I love
over.
you. Please
Have
don't
you found
die.
out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
I wanted to call you first.
You've done your daughterly duty, now go see Emily. And after that,
I know. Pick up those documents.
that's my girl.
Goodbye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
All right. Meow. Meow. This is such a beautiful building. Oh, don't
Well,
freeze on me. There we
hello.
go.
I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy
If you
Drew.
hear any whooshing or vibrating noises, I am actually having to use my disk drive tonight. So that is what you are hearing. I don't know what the deal is. I do not know. Mic is supposed to be really good, so I don't know what the problem is. I'm going to put it over here and see if that helps. Is that any better? I don't know why it's acting as the connection. Right, hang on. Okay, give me just a second. Let me see if I can tamper with my mic volume on my actual computer, because open volume mixer. That's not the right setting. Well, I can call a bingo. Technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me problems. It should not be giving me quite so many issues. Hello. Oh, that's so weird. Cause yeah, I see it on my like microphone test spot. It's really quiet. That's so weird. Hang on just a second. Is that any better? I think I fixed it. Is that better? I found the button. My question is, can I put it back over here and does it stay better? Almost muffled. Is it muffled? Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to leave it there. And I'm not going to touch it again. Cool. Is it now? Okay. All right. The buzz, was it passing by the baby monitor? If I put it next to the baby monitor at all, the two systems mess with each other. So I have to have the baby monitor like 2 feet away from it or it freaks out. Arcade Outbreak Gal, welcome in. First time in chat. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're playing Secret of the Old Clock. My name is Pious. I am a kind of lots of things streamer. There's a word for it, but I'm blanking on it right now. And tonight we're playing Nancy Drew. I also play games like Stardew Valley and the Humongous Entertainment games, Spy Fox, Pajama Sam, Putt Putt. Yeah. Tonight we're playing Nancy Drew. We play Nancy Drew every Thursday. I can speak words. It's a thing. We're also playing Stream Bingo, so if you want to join us there, I can... That explains how to get to bingo. It's an integrated bingo, so you just click on the little icon to play. And we're going to get back to the game now that my mic is fixed.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian, but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Yes,
Pies
lots
are
of
the
old
lilac-in
school
specialty.
games. We like
get
nostalgia
orders
over
from
here.
all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch.
I already talked to him, but thanks for the message.
Emily didn't say
Jane is
anything
giving
about you coming until just this morning.
Less pretty Lucille Ball.
She didn't?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Maybe she's just, still thinking about her mom.
She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
Emily's father?
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
Variety. That was the word I was looking for. Variety streamer. There we go. That girl on SNL. I don't know which one you're referring to. I don't have cable, so I don't, or any streaming services, so I don't really watch anything.
Help her do what?
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bear cat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up. She's in her room. Just make like a Boy Scout and be prepared.
Jane has some of the best lines in this game, to be perfectly honest. She's just funny.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
They did a good job of making Emily just look generally kind of sad.
Well, I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
You and I may not be best
The blonde
friends
girl,
or
I don't think
anything,
SNL
but
is
you're
live
still
anymore.
one of the nicest people I
I
know.
still don't know. I still don't know who you mean, but that's
Well,
okay.
Thank you.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and
Oh,
your
wow,
dad.
okay. That makes sense.
My dad?
Helen says
I also
he's
watch a lot of
lawyer.
YouTube.
Shh.
Ooh, the close-up on Emily's face.
What's
She has
wrong?
long nails. I can't keep my nails that long.
I thought I heard something. Your father has a safe, right?
This is 1930. Lots of people have safes.
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding
so
it here in
sweet.
my room, but all things considered,
child, you're still
I'd feel
crying.
a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in the safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me. What was that?
Oh, golly.
that.
Sorry.
Emily, come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Hang on.
Come on, we better get out of here.
Apparently I can't look at that.
This is horrible, just horrible.
Hang on just a second. I don't know why it blocked that. Sorry about that.
The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months, maybe even for good.
Yeah, I'm not sure why the mod got mad at that. I'm sorry.
Does he know what caused the explosion?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway,
That is a
something made
huge fear of
spark,
mine when
and
it comes to our
boom.
gas stove.
He said insurance companies are very reluctant to pay out when things look hinky.
It said I
and
was
that's when times
distracting.
are good.
It's fine. I like
Where did
distractions.
Emily go? She was right here.
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately.
I don't know,
I think
Jane.
she's pretty upset. But it's not her fault. What with her mom passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut? I better get that.
She's such
the
a
lines of
nice
the regular
guardian.
phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only
She's
phone I
acting
got is
so
the coin phone on the
sympathetic,
porch.
but
Excuse me.
she's really not that sympathetic. Sorry, hang on. There we go. Ah! There we go.
Emily?
The zoom on the place that's not even her room.
My mother's jewelry. It's gone.
Oh, no.
Someone must have stolen it while we were all
Oh
downstairs.
no, that is
I
sad.
knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
You mean this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do? Without
Poor
that jewelry, I don't have
Emily.
a prayer of paying for a new stove. And without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn. And if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here. I wish Josiah Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
He was this old man that lived next door. He died
I
last
love the
year.
graphics on
He
these
spent
older
most of his time
games.
here
I
at the
really
inn,
do.
And he led my mom
I
and
think
me
it's
to
just
believe that he
100%
left
a
a lot of
nostalgia
money for us
thing.
in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards
They're a
he'd
little
always
bit
point to
Uncanny
it and
Valley,
get
but
this
they're
little
also
twinkle in his eye and say,
fantastic.
"Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Was there a problem finding his will?
It didn't turn up for months. Then finally someone found it in a drawer in Josiah's house. Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great Aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Yeah, I keep finding myself falling back on stuff like this because it's more interesting than almost anything I can find plot-wise.
Where is Richard Topham now?
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Sorry, still checking that
Was your
baby
mother's
monitor. I keep
jewelry
thinking
insured?
my kid's asleep and
Gosh, I forgot
keep
about
seeing
that.
it spike.
I don't
so
know.
just keeping
Jim
an eye
Archer,
on it.
I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him. Please? It would be such a big help.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Sure.
He
Welcome
runs
to our
the
little
Main Street
community.
Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I would love to stay. Okay, I'm gonna look at this now. Gloria, read this and pretty soon this fella will be your favorite poet too. Your pal Josiah. I don't know why it keeps playing the sounds again. I need to look into that. Such a pretty sewing
Is
machine.
this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
Poor Emily. I feel so bad. I have inherited my grandmother's vintage white brand sewing machine. That's a table sewing machine like that. It's currently hiding in my parents' basement because I don't have room for it here. But I have a thing for antiques and vintage clothes. In fact, tonight it's hard to see because of how I'm sitting, but I'm dressed like Nancy from the 40s. I was on Dylan Next Door's stream on Tuesday, and one of his redeems is finding out who you're like vibing as, and I got Nancy Drew, so I decided that especially for the time travel game that I was gonna dress up as vintage Nancy. This is a dress that I wear on a regular basis, but you know. This game also has just killer music. I did not look at it closely enough when I started. Let's try again. Elevator music. I like how jazzy this one was. The last one was a little bit jazzy too. Don't know why I'm having to think so hard about this one tonight. There we go. If more elevators had this music, they'd have to drag me out. Same. I don't like elevators as a general rule, but if this was the kind of music playing in them, I'd sit there for a while. There we go. It's always just the one move.
Wonder what this mirror's doing in here.
I wonder why Josiah thought anybody would solve these puzzles. Nope. Go back up, please. These require immense concentration for me, so if I'm a little quiet, that's why. Sorry, guys. Medio, thank you for raiding in. Welcome in, raiders. Hi. My name is Pious Private Eye. If you don't know who I am, I just go by Pious. I'm a variety streamer. We mostly play Nancy Drew and nostalgia games around here. Lots of Humongous Entertainment, Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, Putt Putt, Pajama Sam. Thursday night is Nancy night, and we are playing Secret of the Old Clock. How is Clock going? Clock is... we just got started, and I am working on Bard Bounce. Which is fun, but requires all of my concentration. How was your Creature of Kapu Cave run? How did that last one finish out? I didn't get to see the end of it. Oh, wait, I have. Haha, sorry, I just did this. I have to remember what the, hang on. Shout out at Mediocre, is that right? Yeah, haha. Sorry, I set that up like 2 streams ago and I haven't used it before, so yay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that the PB evades you. But you got left behind like the hit movie Left Behind. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, the glitchy graphics because I've got the windowed mode going. Oh, man. You're on mobile. Apparently raids don't work well on mobile. I don't usually have trouble on mobile. I am mostly on mobile, like 90% of the time. That's interesting. But I'm sure, yeah, it's happened at least once to all of us. Oh golly. I'm sorry for all the glitching all over the screen. You got left behind by a meteor raid last week also. I thought y'all had got raptured. Not that, but not that. Oh no. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to get into the right spot for this. Oh. Yeah, enjoy your lurk, Medio. Go have some food. You sounded hungry earlier. I can't even imagine how hungry you are right now. I like scarfed some yogurt before turning on my stream. Thank you for rating. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm sorry, Southern Sleuth. That's so odd. Hi, Kelsey. Welcome in. No worries. Take care of your kid. I'm scrutinizing my baby monitor because one of mine keeps crying on and off, so I feel ya. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm failing at thinking. It's fine. What do I want? Oh! Haha. I knew I was really close. I remember as a kid being really afraid to move any of these out of their spots once I got them there. But we got it. We got there. Keen. All right. Thank you.
So, is Emily all right?
Someone stole
Excuse
her
me.
mother's jewelry.
What?
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused?
No. You mean someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire? Hypers! You can't trust a fireman. Who can you trust?
Emily said you were the only one who knew she had that jewelry.
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry. It's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Oh, goodness.
Is that your car?
Jane
I
is
saw
not
when I drove up
particularly
the
helpful to
driveway?
anybody.
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
That is so odd, Southern Sleuth. Is anybody else having a similar problem?
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor
I'm glad
come
you're
from?
here.
Do you know?
Thank you for being
No,
here.
Sister
I
Simon
appreciate
Brown
you.
brought
I'm
it in
sorry
one
you
day
can't
and just
see
left it.
anything.
Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Yes, Bud, at the very beginning of stream, Birdie told me I was still quiet,
Well, I'll talk to you later.
and
You
I
betcha.
managed to find the right setting in my computer settings to turn my mic back up. Somehow it had gotten knocked back from its full settings, and so we turned it back up, and now everyone can hear me again, which is nice.
Got it. Looks like someone
First
recently
try.
had her key appraised.
All right. Do 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 do.
Oh, a miniature golf course.
Swell. Mastermind. My husband and I own this game in physical form, and we'll sit and just play back and forth for hours. Okay, something's in the right spot. Let's move the red, put the blue up here, and try orange. Used to play this game in math class, but instead of golf balls, it was a 3-digit number that you had to guess. That's interesting. Okay. Let's try that. This. This. And I'm guessing the last one's purple. Okay. Guess not. So red must have been in the right spot. Maybe 2 blues. Oh, okay. 2 of them are right this time. But 2 of the colors are not. What on earth? Okay. Let's do these 2 and let's try 2 greens maybe. I'm running out of spaces. No. Okay, something's still in the right spot. Blue. Red. Oh! You're right, Owen. I forgot that that was even a bingo option. Nope, I failed. Okay. Oh, does it just keep going? Thank you. I forgot that was even on my bingo sheet. Okay. I'm gonna start this over because I have no clue. Thanks, Owen. Yeah, we're trying to get there. I'm also streaming an impromptu stream tomorrow night. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go over and do so. Okay, one of those is correct. I'll throw this in there. This is a link to my link tree. It has all of my socials. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go and follow me. There is a poll on my Instagram right now for what game I should play tomorrow for the impromptu stream. I'm trying to have some like viewer interaction. So there's a couple of fun options there. And if you can, please go and vote so that we can decide what to play. Let's see. Okay. All right. We're getting there. This was a better strategy, I guess. Those are my colors. All right. So the green was in the right spot. I'm guessing based on the fact that it moved. Let's try orange here, blue here. Okay. Orange, blue, red. Oh, come on. Oh, man. All right. I keep thinking that I'm right there and then I'm not. Red, left, green. Now I can't see what configurations I've tried either, so that's helpful. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, something's right that time. Don't know what it is, so we're just gonna... Rouge, blanc, rouge, blanc, rouge. Yep. Okay, come on. Yeah, we got it. We got there. The golf claps.
Interesting.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7. Alright. Instead of wasting my money, I am going to save right here. Mini golf is actually, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but mini golf is my favorite part of this game. I really enjoy it.
Oops, if I'm going to play golf, I'm going to need a golf ball and putter.
I forgot. Okay, there we go. I love all the gadgets in this game. Okay, here we go. I also love mini golf in real life, and my husband and I went and played mini golf for our anniversary last year, and I absolutely trashed him. It was fantastic. He actually hit his ball backwards at one point into the water trap, and he was so mad. He was really mad. Poor guy. I'm not great at it. He just made a lot of really not great mistakes that day. Mr. Private Eye is humbled by mini golf. Yeah. He was. Oh, that was so close. Oh, we'll see if I can do it. I'm already... I just almost lost my notebook. Failing. But if I can make this one. Oh. Oh, that was mean. Your daughter's never been mini golfing. Can't wait to take her if she still wants to go in 2 years. That's so fun. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Hit it too hard.
Nancy. Nancy. And this is why we save, because... All right. We'll see if I can salvage it. I don't think I can, because we're already... Yeah, there's no salvaging this. It's fine. Oh, no. 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 Let's try again. That was bad. We will try and not pull an Argle Thump, though, and play this for hours. Ooh, hey, I got it. Oh, SpongeBob minutes later. I usually do better on the second. There we go. There we go. It's just reorienting myself to it, you know? See? Now we're doing fantastic. We got this. I was clickbaiting. Sapphire Slayer, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We're playing mini golf and so far doing okay. If I actually manage to do this, I'm gonna be shocked. This one is the one that always gets me, though. Because you have to hit it at just the right power to get it up there. That would be because I am really, really bad at promoting myself, Seth. That would be the main reason for that. But yeah, welcome. I do stream. I've also not been streaming for particularly long. I've been doing it for a couple of months at most. Oh, come on.
I hit it too hard.
No, you didn't, Nancy. It went through the hole. Stop second guessing yourself, please.
Hooray!
Hey, exactly par. Exactly par. That is unheard of. That's insane. All right. Okay. We got it. I'm gonna... Just a second. Nope, that's my face. Because I didn't put up a post to say that I was streaming tonight. Not that I need to, because you're all here, but... Alright. We did it! Yeah, no, I am like... I'm finally starting to get the hang of it, but yeah, no, I don't like promoting myself. I am a, like... Yes, that has been how I have been doing it, and then... I was like, I've got to do something slightly different.
Over here, Miss Drew.
Oh, Topham, I do not like you.
Would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
Same, Yuri, same. I vibe with you, cat. There it is. I agree. I also don't like strangers. I say in a chat full of people I've never met in real life, I love you all, I promise. What does this cat want? He wants the toy. And he's adorable. And we love Yuri so much. It is. It's Yuri, the original Grumpy Cat. He was Grumpy Cat before Grumpy Cat.
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
Mr. Topham?
Richard Topham at your service.
I think my kid went to sleep, y'all.
What were you doing just now?
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move
number
by using nothing
one.
but my own psychic energy. Have you ever focused sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
Am I the only
Yes,
older
that's what
man
I
that
do
isn't
with
on
my
your Hear Me
cerebral
Out
formation,
list?
My thoughts. I focus them
Zap,
until they're
no,
a beam
not
of
that.
pure energy
Oh,
which ultimately
man.
disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
Is that
Oh,
what you teach people
oh
in
my
your school?
goodness.
How to beam their thoughts?
I take them
No,
through
I
exercises designed to
don't
help them
disagree
increase
with
their
you.
output of
I do not
fantastic
disagree with you,
energy.
especially
If you want
about
to sign
Bill.
up for an introductory session,
just-
I believe I have an opening today.
That's a great way of putting it.
No, thank you.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady. Far too
Oops,
busy
I didn't
to
even listen
engage
to
in
what he was
idle
saying and then I offended
conversation.
him. It's fine.
You're not trying to hide something, are you, Mr. Topham?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed,
Bill is also
the
so
more my
sweet,
cerebral
though.
pulsations
Like-
seem to diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further
It's a
unless and
completely
until you
fair
prove that you are worthy.
thing to say.
That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus deleterious to mine.
My brainwaves are just fine, Mr. Topham.
Bill
What I
does
here
have
is an
kind
exercise
eyes.
in logic. If you can discern the correct solution,
And a
then
kind
I'll know
heart.
that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you.
When I tell you I can't play that on stream because when he says that girl, I melt. Saf. Oh my goodness.
Good luck and good day.
A non-trivial percent of my shared time with Sapphire leads to Bill as being daddy. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's just
That
finish
looks right.
this because...
Am I smart or what?
What if I want... What if I do stop him psychic harm? What do I do then? Stifle it, bud.
I'm getting there.
Joyful Amy Christine, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by.
That looks right.
It's good to see you. Thank
Am I
you
smart
for
or
the
what?
follow. I did see that off live's follow earlier today. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here. Hot take. Dr. Buford is the real hottie of Crystal Skull. Oh, Saf. I don't like.
Would it be okay if I
My
looked around?
problem is him flirting with the like with Bess and Nancy, who are like 18, 19 when he's in his 70s. Like that's my real problem with Dr. Buford. Otherwise, if he was flirting with someone his age, perfect gentleman. Perfect gentleman.
What are you when you win barred bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Okay.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
So decoder is in the trivet. No, I did not solve that. I just know. Hey, look at that. That's a bingo call. That is a reference to a past game. Excuse me. And, oh wait, it wasn't first try. We did have a fail at mini golf too. This is quite the time to unlurk. Yes. Well, welcome back. We're having interesting conversations.
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to
Here
someone,
is the
but
trivet
can't make out to
I
whom.
said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Things I know by heart because I love this robot. He's so loud. I'm sorry, that's loud. Since at least Nancy is in a relation. I mean, yeah. There's so many like cute little things in here. This game does have some very loud cutscenes, so I will try and turn the volume down when we get to those. Is that Lulu? I'd love it if that was Lulu. To be fair, so I played Blackmore in French last week, and Lulu is more obnoxious in French than she ever was in English. They took it to the next level, and it was awful. The movement of the vanes can ever be put to such practical use, for the friction needed to turn a gear would prevent the vanes from spinning when exposed to light. I know, Saf. It's like, it's insane. Haven't seen that fight. Oh, yeah. Ethel, I was so annoyed about that too, because I had been bracing for her to show up like that, and she lulled me into a false sense of security, and then she really scared me, and I was ticked. Okay, let's go find out Gloria's middle name, and then we can... Oh no, I didn't do the matching game. It's fine. I know this game really, really well because of how many times
Hi,
I've played
Nancy.
it, so...
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Lois. I have a
Oh,
friend
just
named Lois.
Curious. I'll be back in a little bit.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Yeah, that clip of me and Ethel cracked me up after I saw it. But thanks, Saf. Enjoy your lurk. Have a great time doing what you gotta do. Oh wait, let's call Mr. Waddell, and then we'll do the mirror. It's a clock because I don't want to forget.
Now, how may I be of service?
I'd like to call the jeweler, Mr. Waddell, at LK53029.
He's not gonna like that, but it's your nickel.
He's not gonna like
what?
that.
He hates it when people call him. Says if they're too lazy to come in and talk in person, he'd just as soon not bother with them.
Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't.
Too late.
I love her.
What? I mean, what jewelry?
Hello, I found this receipt for an appraisal you did, and I wondered if you could tell me...
Look, I'm busy. If you got something important to tell me, then prove it by getting off your lazy bum and coming down here and telling me eyeball to eyeball. You hear me?
Yeah.
Wow,
Then
sir.
repeat after me.
Jeepers.
Told ya.
Wow, sir. Wow. Rude. Okay. There we go. Sorry. I was sharing a post and we are good. You've never heard that dialogue before? I had not until I watched somebody play recently,
car I saw
and
before
now
was
I love it. Okay. Nope, not Titusville Telco. Let's go talk to Waddell.
Hello, are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer
Yeah, I don't
wanted you
think
to
my mom and I
appraise a
realized
key?
when we
It was
played the
very
first time that
ornate.
you could
Had
call
jewels
him,
all
so
over
we
it.
just went
Fake jewels, as it
straight
turned
to
out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate
go
refused to
see
pay
him.
me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure. Once you pay the appraisal fee,
Which is...
$1.50.
Here you go.
Good. Here's the key. Enjoy.
All right. Cool, cool. We got the key. I think the bank is right next door. Let's go to the bank.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
I'm trying to
Right
get
through
back
that
into
door.
my dashboard. There we go.
Hello. Are you Nancy Drew?
Sounds like Emily called you.
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
I hear that some businesses aren't doing so well these days.
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
Some people say we're headed for a depression.
Well, that kind of pessimism is not only misguided, it's pointless. Thinking ahead and taking action, that's what we businessmen should be doing right now. And I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you.
Sounds good, Owen.
Excuse
Enjoy
me.
your lurk.
Main Street Bank.
Thanks
Jim
for
Archer
being here.
speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by. Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Little
I know
Lizzie,
for a fact
thank
that it
you
was
for
not.
the follow
Why?
and thank you for
Because
being
someone
here.
snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Yes, but it's the
no.
seamstress.
I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
Susie, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you.
Why do you think
Yeah,
he
but it
wound
took
up
me way
leaving
too long to
Gloria
realize that.
nothing?
I have no idea.
Kelsey,
Truth be
congratulations.
told,
Toddler
he'd
0,
given
Mom
me the
1.
impression that I would be well
That's how
taken
I
care
feel
of when
about
he passed on,
my
too.
1-year-old. She
But
fell
when
asleep
I finally read his
and
will, it
makes
all
me
went
happy.
to top him.
I just realized there's two characters named
How
Jane
well
back
do
to
you
back.
know Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her
How many
once or
times have I
twice.
played this game
Seemed
and
a
it took me
little
that long to
flighty.
notice?
What was Emily's mom like?
Had a good head on her shoulders. Friendly, too. Having a big slice of blueberry pie at the Lalakin was always a real treat. It'd be nice if family could carry on the tradition, but times are just too
And
tough.
2 exploded
If she's
kitchens back to
smart,
back.
she'll sell
Yes.
before the bills
Susie,
start
I'm
piling
so
up.
glad. Thank you so much.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said
really
he'd tell me
appreciate
where
it,
it was
friend.
hidden when the time was
I never
right.
thought about who would be on the
Whatever
phone. Makes a bunch of
that
sense. That
meant.
is the stream. So yeah, that's the most logical. Like,
did
he never
Josiah
explains
die?
this to
He
seamstress,
was
but that's the
sitting
only
in a
thing that's
public
brought by to
library
him.
reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
What was he reading?
His favorite book, The Makeup Secrets of Lon Chaney.
I forgot you can blow up the kitchen in Shadow Ranch.
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Has it been opened?
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
Bye-bye.
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
Everyone in this town lacks logic and critical thinking skills. This is true. Hi, Utterly Rude. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your
October
lurk.
9, 1929.
I appreciate it.
Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you could borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back.
Okay.
Who's Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Yeah, they really do lack critical thinking and reasoning skills.
Where did you get this clock?
Josiah Crowley gave it to me. It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door.
It
And
would sure be nice to be able to open this thing.
basic, oh my goodness, do I have to ask him about the key? Isn't this the right key? Question mark? Should be the right key.
Hello again.
Aha!
The key that you had
I do
Mr.
have to ask
Waddell
him.
appraise. Could that
Why
be
can't
the
I
key
ask
to
him the first
clock
time
that
if I already
Josiah
had it?
Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
Yes. In fact, I paid the appraisal fee. I have the key right here.
How industrious of you.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see,
Nancy
when you
is
told me the key
so
was worthless,
wild
I
for
lost
just
all
being like,
interest.
oh yeah,
So,
let me throw
it would
my
be
money
all right if I
around
kept
while
the
all
key
you
for myself?
peasants are
I have no
struggling
use
to
for
get
it.
by.
In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
She just wildly offended him. Oh yeah, I paid the thing that you couldn't. Like, Nancy, no. Don't say that. Don't do it, Nancy. Don't do it. Nancy's so generous. I'm not sure anybody else sees it that way. I have $1.50. The first stream you watched with me was Stay Tuned for Danger and you'd never played it. You downloaded it from hers website and played it this week. How did you like it, Kelsey? I love Stay Tuned for Danger. It is an all-time favorite for sure. But I really want to know what you thought. Can't find the right, there it is. It is, yeah, it's a little bit, if you don't know the triggers, it can be very, it's very linear, but it's also, some of the triggers are really hard to find. I think you took things too fast for the day changes. Sometimes, yeah, I can see that. There we go. I was focusing on one that I didn't even have to put stuff on. Well, and like you can get super duper stuck if you don't find that package too, that's like in the tiniest little corner that you can barely see unless you look at a very specific, Yup. Like I said, some of the triggers are just very, very picky. You recently replayed Station for Danger and had the exact same experience. Yeah. I think there were a couple of things that while I was playing...
my name's Nancy Drew, and my father said...
Oh, yep.
To pick up some papers. They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, it's just that my regular driver never showed up today, so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams. How would you like to earn some extra cash?
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents each time you complete a delivery. And you might even get some tips.
It is wild of him to say this when she never gets tips at all.
Okay, sure.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you.
Last
and
two
give
you haven't
another
played
telegram
are the
to
original
deliver.
Secrets Can Kill and
See you
Ransom
in
of
a
the Seven
little
Ships.
while.
Yeah. The original Secrets Can Kill is hard to find and to get to work. Cow! We ran into a cow. Alright. Moo! Collide with a cow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Secrets Can Kill. I don't think I have played the original Secrets Can Kill in like 15 years. I have the remastered version, but we never got the disc.
Hello, I've got a telegram
The disc
for
set.
Seymour.
Just
Well,
leave
it
it on
still
the desk there.
was new,
I'd,
so
tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you
yeah,
doing?
you're
I'm
not
trying to
missing
doll up
much
some of
being
my
unable to
plants
play
before
Ransom
this guy
yourself.
named Mr. Martin comes in.
I totally
He's a
understand
big
if you
cheese
want
at some
to.
oil company, and I'm hoping he...
I will be
Ow!
playing
Did
it
that
in these
plant just bite
playthroughs
you?
just because I'm a
It did
completionist
kind of
and I like
feel
to play
that
all of
way.
them.
I think I'll be going now.
So if you haven't
Bye.
seen it played, I'll be doing that when I get to that number. But otherwise, yeah, you're not missing much by... Not since I was a little Pious. I'm pretty sure, Birdie, that I played it at like 10 or 11
Did you deliver
with
that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram.
Beth and Allie.
Take this to Counselor Alice out at
'Cause they
Camp
had a copy.
Avondale. Keep up the good work.
Where did he say to go? Camp Avondale. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. We have $2. I'm gonna need more than $2 later. I might as well just deliver some telegrams right now. But I'm pretty sure I played it with them because that was like the only game that they did have, which cracks me up because
Hi,
I wonder if they
I've
ever
got
finished
a telegram
it.
for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason.
Wow, bud.
What a jokester.
I need to see if I can
Anyway,
find
thanks.
a copy on
I'm afraid
eBay
I don't
because
have
I
any
would
money
love
to
to
tip you.
play the
That's
original one
okay.
again. I
Have a
don't
swell
love the
day.
remaster. But then it's a matter of trying to get it to run as well. But I've managed other things. I'm sure I can figure that out.
Did you deliver
Maybe.
that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Mr.
Oh, you own a
Jones
copy
at
of
Flash's
Ransom.
Dairy. Keep up the good work.
I also own a copy of Ransom. There is not a remaster of Ransom. They will not probably ever do that. At Vash's Dairy. Okay. I thought you were talking about Secrets Can Kill. I also would love a Ran remaster. I feel like they could do a lot better than they did. For many, many reasons. Cow is still there. Okay. It would be easy to just remove the questionable parts, yes. The music is fun. The music is fantastic.
Hello, I need to deliver
E.
this
Mullins,
telegram to
welcome
Mr.
in. You did
Jones.
make it. Hello.
That's me, thanks.
Hello,
You
hello.
can
We're
tell me I'm
delivering
all wet, but I
telegrams
don't have any
so that
money
I
to
don't
tip
have
you
to do
with.
it later.
Wait a minute.
Is anybody
Here,
keeping
how
track
about
of
a
how
nice
many we've
fresh
done? Is that
glass
number
of
4?
milk?
No, thank you. Bye.
There's a bingo. Change the amount of characters. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, to be fair, Birdie, you're also on a MacBook, so you'd also have a limited number of games.
Did you
even
deliver that
if,
telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
which is unfortunate, but
And here's your next telegram.
I
This
do
one
love the
goes to Miss Ross
references
at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the
in
good work.
this, in the telegrams. I love the pop culture stuff that pops up, and the classic literature. Rebecca is classic literature. I say classic.
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca. and
I'm only 10.
But I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double cross you or anything like that.
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
No sweat. I mean, you're welcome.
Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. I went the wrong way. All 10-year-olds sound like that. If you read Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, which I have only read part of because
Mrs.
it drove
Sheldon?
me absolutely
My
bonkers,
name's Nancy Drew. I'm
she
a
does
friend of
talk like
Emily
that.
Crandall's.
And yes,
Get on with it,
Amy,
gal.
she
I
is
was wondering,
she is
would it be
emulating
possible
Shirley
for me to
Temple,
see the
100%.
tribute you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is.
Rebecca is Pollyanna on
I've an errand to run,
steroids.
so I can't look for it right
That is
now.
my problem with
Maybe
the
I
book.
could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see.
A rather expensive car.
Very well, Miss
Mrs.
Drew.
Sheldon is
Go fetch my bridge
such a
cards
snob.
from Mr. Kowski, and upon your return, I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Mr. Kowski?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco, as she insists on calling it.
Listen, I
Such
love
voice
Shirley
in her
Temple.
parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains.
Is this the
I,
Biltmore
on the other
estate?
hand, am expecting
I feel like I
company
should have known
within
that.
the
I've seen
hour,
pictures
so
of that
do
before.
hurry.
It looks familiar now that you said it. Birdie, if you emulate Windows, it will also take care of some of the software issues, because you're emulating a completely different computer on your computer. I have never done it, but I know plenty of people who have.
Are you Mr. Kowski?
That is why I personally did not
are?
recommend it to you,
Nancy
because I don't know
Drew.
how to do
I'm
it,
a
so I
friend
can't
of
help
Emily
you.
Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Oh, yeah, I put you through to your father, didn't I? You picked up those papers for him yet?
You're
Actually,
imagining that the townspeople are just
wait
one
a
woman
minute.
running
How
faster
did
than
you
Nancy
know
can
about
drive and
that?
wearing different
See,
disguises
that's
because
what
so
I
many
like.
of them
I
are the
plug it
same
in and
voice
what
actor,
do you know?
Bud.
I hear things.
Not that.
I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car of yours over to the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Where am I going? The orphanage. Oh my goodness, my favorite line in the entire series.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Okay, Nancy, we can go be responsible. Yeah, Birdie, I didn't recommend it because I don't know how to do it.
Where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest.
Sleep
Fill her up.
well,
Just 50
Susie.
cents
Thank
worth,
you for
please.
tuning in. It's always good to see you. One of these days I'll be able to stream earlier so that you're not as
That'll be
sleepy.
50 cents.
But
Here you go.
Thank you, miss.
someday,
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive
someday,
zippily.
sleep well, get some good rest, take care of you and baby.
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands.
Or in our mouths. That is my kids. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Kowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is Elsie, no hitting. I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy.
I love it so
the
much.
children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I better go rinse out his mouth before. Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You are not a squirrel, Clarence.
Spit that out this instant.
Oh, man. Now that I have like 3 of these pencils and one of them is broken. The other day we were with, where am I supposed to go? To the printer. No, I need toys. It was this summer, so it was months and months ago, but we were at our friend's house, and my goddaughter is like a year and a couple of months, and she was wandering around their backyard, and I saw her pick something up, and without even thinking, I just went. I was like, we do not eat pine cones. We are not a squirrel. And everybody looked at me like I was insane, but it made me happy.
A vending machine that just sells toys. Keen.
Alright, we need 5 toys. We already have a pony, so we only need 4 toys. Let's get a lovely little doll.
2 toys down, 3 to go.
I also regularly quote, you're asking the wrong amnesiac. Because why not?
That makes 3 toys.
And my husband thought I was insane at first, and now he unironically quotes it as well, even though he
4 toys. I just
has not
need
played the
one
games.
More.
Nancy's saying keen like she didn't just see it for the first time after winning Bard Bounce. I also do. It's locked. I'll walk up to a locked door and just be like, it's locked.
5 toys. That's all I need.
All right, Nancy, let's go. The driving music is obnoxious because it repeats itself, but also pretty good, all things considered. The muscle memory of just knowing where these things are after playing so many times.
Do you have 5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint. You hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets? I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from Phelps' print shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski. We don't pull hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have
jelly on our hands. That first thing that she says, though, we don't run with sticks in our hands or in our mouths. That is my second child. 100. Like the other day, I literally told her, "No, please don't carry that like that," and she put it in her mouth instead.
Sorry, young lady.
I don't remember what the item was. It was probably just
the raffle tickets you printed
like
for Mrs.
a doll or
O'Shea.
something that she was swinging around
I did tell her I'd
in a
have
way that
those
might
done
injure
today,
someone,
didn't
and I told her to stop,
Well,
and so
I'm
she put it in her
sorry,
mouth.
they're
But
just gonna
it
have
was
to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, but I need to have
It
them
was something.
today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
My brother-in-law thinks he's hot stuff because he caught an 18-inch largemouth bass this morning. So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day.
This is my 2
If
brother-in-laws.
I do, I get his stamp collection. And if I don't, he gets mine. And since stamp collecting is about the only hobby I can afford these days, I'm going fishing.
I know. You stay here and print those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
No,
I can
they're
do it,
really
Mr.
not.
Phelps.
You better be right, because you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you later.
Okay, before we go to the fishing hole, we're gonna go over to Crowley's. We'll do the matching puzzle, and I know you do work and I'll go do the one thing you get enjoyment from. Yeah. Nancy. Oh, Nancy. Whew. Have a good lurky, Mullins. Good luck with the bedtime routine. I cannot remember which one is first. Is it Keen? I feel you. Mine went down pretty easy tonight, but that's not normally the case. They were exhausted. A long day. Nancy does everyone else's chores cliche. Yes. I love those videos. They crack me up. I especially love watching Kalina react to them, though, because he's being funny and she's legitimately frustrated by some of the things that he's saying because she worked on the games, and I understand and appreciate. Why she would feel that way. And I love hearing her explanations. Seriously? It's still not? Okay, fine. It's Lois and then Keen. Oh, thank you, Kelsey. I love my children dearly. They drive me absolutely insane. What? Do I have to look at it again after I see his notes? Read this and pretty soon this fellow will be your favorite poet too. Right. So, I've seen it. Can I... Now can I do it? Because I thought I already looked at it. We decided fairly early on that I was going to stay home because we realized that, due to my degree, which is a very nice degree, but not particularly useful in the workforce, that any job that I would get would basically just pay for childcare, and I'd be pretty miserable. So we decided to just not have me get a job, which was fine with me because I don't miss working.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham. I'm going to poke around some more, if that's okay.
I don't mind.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Yeah. And I mean, I was working minimum wage position. I mean, my last job before I quit was a daycare job, and they were like, "Oh, when your daughter's born, you can bring her to work with you." And I was like, "Really? That sounds fun." And like a conflict of interest, just a little bit. But I ended up leaving there during COVID anyways, so... And before that, I was working at Joann's. I was management at Joann's for a while. I wouldn't go back to that if somebody paid me a lot of money. Because it was awful. Why isn't it opening? There we go. It's like, did the game glitch and crash? I should save. Yes, I agree, Bud. They do breeze over that quite a bit. What's wrong with Omar? Because I should be able to type that in and it won't let me. No, I completely agree with that. And I think part of it is that he's the main villain, excuse me, in the original book. I did them out of order. I did them out of order. Is that why it's mad at me? Let's go back over here. Maybe I misspelled. Yeah, but he is the main villain in the original story. And so I think that they were trying to downplay him a little bit. He does. He has 2 daughters and a horrible wife. No, that's how you spell it. Omar. Read this and pretty soon this fellow will be your favorite poet too. I need to get into the barn. He was married to Helen. How did I miss that? He was married to Helen Corning? I was. Okay, so I was there when Dylan was playing this game, and I was gonna say something earlier. During the, during the like word puzzle that Topham gives you, I was just sitting there yelling at my screen because Dylan wasn't getting it. I was like, oh no, come on Dylan, you can do it. Oh, I was so frustrated on his behalf, and we kept giving him like as vague clues as we possibly could. This is correct. Why won't it let me in? Yeah, no, I was like yelling at him through the screen. And just like, because you and I both, Bud, we like gave him the answer. And he was doing everything but that answer, and it was painful. How did we get him to come up with pony? I don't know. I don't remember, but I wasn't sure anyone else would get it. What I wanted to type was, what is little Sebastian? And see if he would get the Parks and Rec. I know, I feel like it's glitching and I'm really annoyed by it. Yes, I think that's what it was. I think it was Pink Blank Club.
Hi, Nancy.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will
Yeah,
somewhere?
I think that's what we finally got him
but he
to
was always
take.
hiding stuff.
And
I
the
know,
media
because
reference
he was always writing reminders
set
to himself
him
about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up,
on the right
he'd
track,
just say
but
he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on.
yeah.
Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave
How
you?
did nobody
Yes. I
notice
don't know why
that
he
Josiah
gave
gave
it to us. It's never
everybody
worked,
clocks?
And nobody can open it to find out why.
Do you have any
And nobody's
idea
thought,
where
"Huh,
Josiah
maybe
may
we
have
should look at
hidden
these
the
clocks
safe
a little
deposit
deeper."
box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the bee's knees.
No, you. Okay. I'm starting to get very annoyed. Unless... I've done all of the other ones, right? I did Keen, I did... I can't hear bees. Is that the same actress as Yumi? Or you're just hearing, because she says that too. You're the bees and knees. I must have already typed in Omar. I am... Don't mind my Yumi voice. That was bad. She's the same actress as Takai. I would not have guessed that. What did I mess up? Something. I messed something up. 1242827, right? I'm gonna have to go back and look. Okay, well what I wanted here was the freshwater fish of the Midwest. And we want a largemouth bass, grass beds, and minnows. Imagine getting that call. Can you play a Japanese grandma for us? It's fine if you're white. Just do your best. Man, her was wild for that. I can't believe Ransom is the one that got canceled. Let's be honest. Did she also did Renee? See, I don't know. Toggle. Judy, I admire the actress for Yumi that got that call and just said, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with the accent. Welcome in. That, yeah, I didn't think of that, but that's funny. Doors are locked. It must have been the dog. Alright.
First thing I need to do is bait my hook.
Minnows.
Yeah. Now I toss this in the water. And when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
Really? See, I've started to recognize, but...
I caught one!
There we go. Oh yeah, first try. Wait, but is it even a bass? Crap, is that a bass, guys? I don't remember. Is that a bass, though? I don't think it's a bass. I didn't even look at the picture.
Looks like 19 inches to me.
I should go back and look at the picture.
I should get this fish to Mr. Phelps before the smell gets any worse.
Will she say something if it's not a bass? I feel like she says something if it's not a bass. I'm just gonna go double check, because that'd suck. Hi, Carter. Welcome in. Thank you for following. It's exciting to have you here. We're playing Secret of the Old Clock, if that wasn't obvious, which it probably was. We just caught what I think is a bass. I think. Oh, man. Alright, let's go see if this is a bass. It's kind of hard to tell.
I should get this fish to Mr. Phelps before the smell gets any worse.
I wonder how long you can keep the fish before Nancy gets really annoyed. It's wet and wiggly and stinking up our car. It is, yes.
Well, let's see what you got in there.
Yeah, first
How
try.
about that? You did it. Here, let me take it from you.
Please do. I think it's starting to get a little ripe.
Just rest yourself a minute while I get those raffle tickets. There you go. 10 dozen
Birdie.
tickets to the annual Orphans Benefit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a telephone call.
To your brother-in-law?
Yeah, the one who used to collect
This is
stamps.
really my husband and his brother and their brother-in-law. It really is. Alright, let's see. I think... Catch fish on the first try. Alright, let's get back to the orphanage.
Everyone's inside. Must be nap time.
What? But I have the oh. They need to go to Miss Chikowski. Not to the orphanage. It's fine. We've got this. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. This car. Oh my goodness. Everyone's inside. Photo of everyone outside.
Hi, you got those raffle tickets for me?
I sure do.
Great. And here are Mrs. Sheldon's bridge cards. One of the gals spilled Moxie.
I
all
never said it
over 'em,
was.
but cleaned
I
'em up
never
real
said
good.
it
Let's
was.
not tell Mrs. Sheldon, okay?
My
Okay.
husband has
Thanks for
relatives
your
on
help,
IMDb.
Chikowski.
It's not.
Thanks for your help.
It is not
Bye now.
a stretch at all. I just got annoyed with the car, so that's another. Where is it? Pious gets mad at the car. That's a. Yes, he does. He has family on IMDb. I would share, but that's giving away too much personal information. Where am I going? Bridge cards to Mrs. Sheldon. Oh, who got a bingo? Yay! Joyful Amy, good job. That is not Mrs. Sheldon's house. Way to go!
Do you have my bridge
Don't do
cards?
that.
Right here.
Good. And here is Josiah's trivet. I didn't realize when I asked to borrow it that it was such an eyesore.
Hi, Risque.
But once a sumptuous dish of
Okay,
my beloved
Carter.
stroganoff
Okay,
was
tell
placed
me.
atop it,
What don't I
assure
know?
you, no one
Or what do I
noticed.
know?
Now do run along. My guests will be arriving any minute. And that dress of yours, it's, well...
The car honks! The car
I like this
honks.
dress. It's very flouncy.
The car. Oh my goodness, the car honks. Carter. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
I love it so much. I'm not gonna be able to stop doing that. Oh, thank you for that, Carter. That was fantastic.
Welcome to Zippies, where zipless service is zippily zap and zippy
Oh my
service
goodness.
is the zippiest.
Oh, that's another bingo call too. Welcome to Zippies. Nope, we don't need to open Pajama Sam's.
Just
Please
50
don't do
cents
that.
worth, please.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
I feel like at some point, if you gas up a whole bunch, there's a conversation with him where Nancy asks, do you have to say that every time? And he says something about, like, his mother came up with it, and she gets really mad if he doesn't say it every single time. And it's a great conversation. It's if you deliver him a telegram. Okay. I was gonna say, I know it exists. I just couldn't remember where or how you get it. Yeah, it's pretty great. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Birdie, you said we have a friend who's a voice actor out in LA, and then my husband has like a great aunt who was
Hello, Miss Drew.
actually
Hi, Mr. Topham.
a pretty famous like older actress. She plays a lot of like older aunts and grandmothers in old black and white films. He has a great uncle who was a trumpeter in Louis Armstrong's band. Was it Louis Armstrong? Or I think it's Louis Armstrong. I might be wrong. And then he has a cousin who is currently alive, who is a sci-fi actor. So, yeah. And this one's the most fun. My personal favorite. I want to talk about those Italians and the mafia connections. He has a cousin, like, further out, that had to stay the night in the morgue with JFK's body. So, some fun stuff in my husband's family. Yes, Carter, yeah, you have to sort a bunch of nuts and bolts if you don't have money to pay for gas.
Logic problem.
Right here.
Let's have a look.
I got it more than once playing this as a
You appear
kid.
to have indeed found the
I'm
solution.
pretty sure it was
Well,
it was
since
one
you've
of the
proved
famous
yourself to be
ones. It was
intellectually
one of the
above
big ones of
average,
that
which
era.
means
I
talking to
think
you
it was
should
Louis
do you no
Armstrong.
harm. What would you like to
I would
talk
have to. I will ask him, and I will message you emails. But I'm almost positive.
When and how did you meet
I could be mistaken, but it
Last
was
summer,
somebody who
while
has
on
like
my
a
way to
very
the university
very
for a
high
conference,
profile
I
band
stopped for a bite at the
from
Lilac
that
Inn.
period.
Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table
Somebody
with an
else was
elderly
in
gentleman who, like
a movie
me,
with the
was by
Marx
himself.
Brothers. There are
As
a
soon as
lot
I
of
told Mr.
random.
Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon.
He is
and
giving
so
Bill
thrilled
Nye
with his
risque. I never
progress
thought about that
he
either.
demanded I stay and teach
That's
him
insane.
everything I knew.
Emo, let's calm down. It's okay. If Bill Nye was yassified.
So it was his idea that you set up your school in
Oh
his house?
man.
Oh, I know. Rumor
Just
has
with,
it
like,
that I
the
somehow
spiky grit-
tricked him
yeah,
into it that I insinuated
very
my
Bill
way into
Nye.
his home, but I assure you that was not the case.
Were you surprised
Oh my
when you
goodness.
found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes.
Oh, that's
Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
That is the pot calling the kettle black. 125,000%.
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
Bill Nye was the model the artist used for the gay antique store owner in Alibi. Is Alexi gay? I'm pretty sure it talks about him having a sweetheart. A female sweetheart. Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald are one of the duos that make Christmas feel like Christmas through my record player. Oh. We have a lot of Louis and Ella on our Christmas playlist as well. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I didn't pay attention to that conversation at all.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Alexi is too swag to be straight.
Now what?
Did you hear about the explosion and fire at the Lilac Inn this morning?
I heard the explosion and fire. Ruined my 9 o'clock session.
Okay, sir.
So you were
Okay,
with a customer
sir.
when it happened?
Pupil. I was with a pupil. I run a school, not a vegetable stand, and yes, I was. Until I dismissed her 20 minutes early. All the ruckus made concentration impossible.
How well do you get along
You make
with Emily
concentration
and her guardian
impossible,
Jane?
sir.
Very well, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
But as far
Louis
as they're
sings your wedding
concerned,
song?
well, the fact
That's
that
so
Josiah
sweet,
left
Kelsey.
everything to
I
me
love
made
that.
some people around here, including Emily and now this Jane.
Which one is
Willoughby,
it? If
very
you
bitter.
feel like you don't have
It
to
hurts me, of course, but
share,
it's
but
human nature, I suppose.
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's
That's
things,
such a
but
good
he
one,
was a
Kelsey.
wonderful man, you see, and I just don't
That's
have the heart
such
to
a
get rid of
good
him.
one.
Too
I
sentimental
love that
for my own
song.
good, I guess.
It was nice talking to you.
The feeling is almost mutual.
Not Louis, but I learned how to play that on ukulele in college. And I remember playing it over Skype for my husband, then boyfriend. And oh my goodness. I guess so, Judy, yes. He told me it was like being serenaded by his sweetheart in the 40s or something. Oh, okay. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do, like over the radio. It made me happy. Back to the bedtime routine, lurking again. You've got this, E. Mullins. You have got this. But which are from another streamer that always goes off the rails. Arcade Outbreak Gal. Wow, I can't speak. Let's try that again. Arcade Outbreak. Wow. Arcade Outbreak Gal. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. One of these days I will get your name right on the first try. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. It was great to have you in the stream. I appreciate it.
An oak swell, $1. This piggy bank looks like it's been here for a long time.
Oh, this is one of the ones I have to do. Okay. This puzzle used to freak me out. Sounds good, Carter. No worries. I am just glad you're here in whatever form you have to be here. There we go. I was doing that earlier on your stream, actually. Washing dishes and watching. Yesterday, I think. Not today, but yes. Yeah, it's some of the best time to content watch for me because I'm actively doing something that doesn't include my children, so I don't feel like I'm neglecting them by watching someone stream. I have this backwards, don't I? Where's the lady's head? There's the lady's head. There we go. We got there. Dude, I have not watched much of Half Moon Joe, but what I have watched, it goes fast. I follow Half Moon Joe, but
Jeepers, that sounds like Richard Tom. This door must open.
the last one that I tuned into, there were like 200 people in the chat, and it gave me a migraine. I could just barely function. It was so fast. I don't know how anybody functions in a chat with that many people. Yes, that was the last one that I was in, and I am still shocked
Guess I
that
better
he
not
caught
leave
my
the lights on.
message. That was, and I was sitting there because I wasn't I was not a follower, until that stream, and because of that, I had the answer to his problem, and I was just sitting there for a full 10 minutes with the message typed out and had to wait. It was insane. All right, I'll look at these later when I know exactly what I need.
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Trouble?
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly.
Going from his
I'm
chat
her
that goes a
guardian.
mile a
I
minute
should
to
just
say
make
Dylan,
her
who has like
sell
5
this
active,
place. She's
active
only
chatters at a given
17,
time as
for
well.
Pete's
Yeah.
sakes. She should be out
Yeah.
meeting boys and going to parties, not trying
It
to
is
run
wild.
a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her and make her tell you everything.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there, I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move, I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
Poor
I'm afraid
Emily.
I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
Your mom dropped the insurance in order to save
So-
money for...
I feel like
Did you hear
yes.
that? Hear what?
I know it exists, but I don't know how to get it.
Nothing.
So if someone
I'm
wants
going
to
have
explain
sell
it to
Ian,
me,
aren't
I can
You
go
know,
ahead and do
it's
that.
possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left this money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again.
Oh,
Listen, I feel bad.
that
enough
took me a
for
second,
all
Judy,
your
but I
effort
got
for
it. We
nothing.
got there.
Maybe you should just go
Oh,
home.
poor Emily.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now.
Someday
There's
I'll
nothing for
land
you
in
to
the
do.
nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. And repeat it 15 times. All right, let's do it.
I'd like to see if Josiah hid a second will somewhere.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
Well,
You get
just because I've
something.
never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't.
All right.
Anyway,
I've never.
there's no harm
I
in
knew it
trying,
existed,
right?
but I've never
Who
seen it.
knows? I
So
might turn out to be good at it.
let's
Be my
go.
guest.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Let's do it.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Okay. Click on the painting, go out of the room, and go back, and just do it a bunch of times. All right.
What could have made this picture move? Why does this picture keep moving?
2.
Why does this picture keep moving?
3. It's just Emily getting up and moving it back. All right. That's a. I had a. I want to say it was move the photograph 3 times on bingo. So, oh no.
Why does this picture keep moving?
4. Janice.
Why does this picture keep moving?
5.
Why does this picture keep moving?
6.
Why Why does this picture keep moving?
7. Congratulations on the bingo win. Very niche musings. Good job. How many was that? Was somebody counting with me? Is that 7?
Why does this picture
8.
keep moving? Why does this picture keep moving?
9.
Why does this picture keep moving?
Oh, I'm just tickled pink.
I'm guessing that was it. Is the photo talking to me? That okay. Well then. All right. Interesting. I'll take it. I will take it. There you go. Oh crap. Okay, I need to look at this. Alright, so we have steps, cat, rain. What are you doing and who are you talking to? Ghost, door, gold, anvil. It's not actually an egg, but fun quote. Horse, teapot, swords, thunder, chicken. All right.
Would it be okay if I played a record?
Sure.
Oh, no, put it back.
Would it be okay if I played a record?
Sure.
All right.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able to transform
Welcome
himself
in, Lindy
fittingly
Lemonade. Thank you for
into a
being
giant
here.
warthog.
Glad you could be here. Thank you for joining us.
When his forest hideaway came into view, I
Oh,
dismounted,
I completely forgot that I could
approached
just
the
see
door
the...
on foot so
Yes.
I could take him by surprise.
Don't worry, I'm going to try and make it go quickly. 'Cause I forgot that I could look at the sound cues.
My fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting
If I
in
can get my
front of
mouse
the
to work.
fire. He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits.
It's painful in
Seeing
the
that
fun
door
way.
was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. Step away from that bottle of warthog potion, I commanded, and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant. I'm not going to give you a thing, save, perhaps, a taste of my sword. And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known. The storm raging outside paled in comparison to our battle. To my surprise,
Definitely
its
the same voice as
experiences a
Mystico,
lower
bud.
life form seemed to have
Yeah, I'm pretty
improved
sure we
his
used a
skill as
walkthrough for it the
swordsman.
first time that we played
Fainted,
Joyfully Me,
I
because I don't
parried,
think
and
we
yet
could figure it out either.
victory eluded me.
How many cents do you think this voice actor was paid?
And soon I began to feel my strength ebbing from me. I was tiring rapidly. Summoning every ounce of what little energy remained in my body, I lunged at him one last desperate time. Ouch! Why,
You've wounded me!
I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow. Curse you! His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. Save your breath, I intoned, and give me those gold coins. Here, take your precious coins. He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
Oh no. Dun dun dun. And we need to flip it over. Do we need to flip it over?
Would it be okay if I played a record?
Sure.
Emily gives us a death glare and pushes the Victrola off the table. Am I supposed to flip it over, or is that it? I think that's it, right? Okay.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham. Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
Where is... Trying to remember where the note is
Now
about
what?
Marcel.
It was nice talking to you.
The feeling is almost mutual.
It's in the note to... I think it's in the note to Lois, which I can't look at yet. Trying to remember what I need to do next. Because I can't use this. What is the... Oh, that's Carson's. Where's the last clock? Oh! I know which one the last clock is. It's the one that I messed up. It's fine. Everything. No, do I have to solve this again? I thought I could just look at it. Oh, no. Alright, fine. Also made the secret fish indeed. That would make sense to me. I would not be surprised. Based on vibes only. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yellow is definitely still in the right place. I'm so annoyed that I have to redo this puzzle. Okay. Okay, let's do orange, yellow, not back away by mistake, purple, green. What? How did I? What? Okay. Green, yellow, purple, orange. Thank you. Okay, the moon in the sky was once heard to say, "It's high time I saw this thing known as day." So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long it realized just what it had done. So 1, 2, 4. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. What havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. So when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should, and said, "Ah, 'tis 7, 'tis heaven, 7." So I have the numbers right. I must have just done something wrong. Actually doing the clock. One, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7. I think what I did was that I did midnight instead of 1 when I did it the first time.
I wonder what goes here.
I know, I know. I love all the invention
I wonder
pictures.
what goes here.
Josiah Crowley reminds me of Wallace
wonder
from
what
Wallace and
goes
Gromit.
here. I wonder what goes here.
Nancy, you know what goes here. Right. Forgot that you have to take them all out. It doesn't switch like some of the others do. What did I mess up? Is something not fully in its spot? There we go. Okay, hang on. I'm going to turn the desktop sound way down for just a second. So hopefully this isn't as loud. I forgot I had to adjust the mirrors first. Yeah, I didn't know how much you could bypass in this game until I was watching Medio speedrun it. And I was really surprised. Oh crap, okay. Have a great night, Joyful Amy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Is that right? I think that's right. All right, here we go. Hopefully I've turned it down enough that it won't be horribly, horribly loud. You can't hear anything, so mission accomplished. My apologies. My apologies. I just know how loud that cutscene is, so didn't want to deafen anybody. Ordered new quartz. Okay. There it is. Forgot where you put Luat Marcel's band, you old coot. Alright.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Do you by any chance know who Marcel is?
Marcel was what Josiah called his favorite hat.
His hat? The man named his hat?
He loved
The
hat,
man
so
named
to
his
him,
hat.
it made perfect
Nancy, you've
sense.
come across so many weird things in this house.
Do you
And
still
that's
have
what shocks
Marcel?
you.
No, as a matter of fact, I gave that hat to Gloria Crandall. She said
Sorry,
she
my
was
family
fond of
chat
the
and
old
group
fellow
chat
and wanted
was
something to
going off for a
remember him
second.
by.
My
Although
brother-in-law
I
just
suspect
sent
the
some
real
Lord of the
reason
Rings
she wanted
memes.
that hat was to see if he'd stashed any money in it.
Josiah ordered something from the Krollmeister Crystal Company just before he passed away. Do you know if it ever arrived?
You must be talking about that chunk of quartz that came last winter. I still have it right here. Why?
I was wondering if I could buy it from you. For my father. He loves quartz.
Perhaps we can work something out. You see, amazing as this is going to sound, I am able to project my thoughts into another person's brain.
Nancy has seen a secret passageway and she's worried about a hat with a name. Exactly, Kelsey.
Really?
Exactly.
The only problem is, not everyone has the intellectual capacity to receive my thoughts. But since you have already demonstrated a high level of intelligence, yes, you may very well be the ideal subject.
Subject, as in experiment?
You are going to help me prove that I am telepathic. Here's what we're going to do. I'm
No,
going to
I
shuffle
didn't.
a deck which contains...
I can tick that off, and I was about to tick off. I also forgot to tick off shh and secret passage. Well, we'll do since Bud. Is that not right? I can't even remember my own commands, guys. Let's go. There you go. There you go, bud.
5 sets of these cards. Then I'm going to turn my back, draw a card, look at it, and start transmitting my thoughts. When you receive my thoughts, you will identify the card I'm looking at. Once you correctly identify 5 cards in a row, I'll give you that piece of quartz.
But what if I can't do it?
Just stay focused
So you
on the
guys can
cards,
redeem
and my
that stuff
superior
too.
brain power
Just
will
so
do
you
the
know,
rest. Very
if
well,
you type
let's begin.
exclamation point
Do you know
store,
what card
it'll
I'm
give you a
looking at?
link to my Streamlabs store. And if you type exclamation points, why is it playing again? I need to look into that. Anyway, if you type exclamation points, it'll tell you how many points you guys have towards those kinds of redeems. Once I get to affiliate, I'll make it a little bit more streamlined. But yeah.
This one.
No, try again. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
I need to figure out why it's playing multiple times like that. I don't know what the problem is.
This one.
No, try again. This is which card?
This one.
Excellent.
Okay,
Here's
star.
another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
Okay.
This one.
Wrong.
No.
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Very good. Here's another. This is which card?
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. This is which card?
This one.
Excellent. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Wrong.
Oh my gosh. Whenever he picks up a particular card,
Yes,
he
thank you,
always
Nancy.
says the same thing.
He hasn't said
Well,
all of
you
the
failed
triggers
to
yet,
correctly
though.
identify 5 in a row. Shall we
Do you all
continue?
play Octordle? I
You bet.
don't know what that
Ready when
is,
you are.
Kelsey.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. This is
Nancy's
which
thoughts do
card?
sound like she's in a glass of water.
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card am I looking
Excuse
at?
me.
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5
There
in a
are
row.
8, and you
Shall
get
we
maybe 3.
continue?
Interesting. Maybe I should try that.
You bet. Ready
Excuse me.
when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I concentrating
Oh,
on?
that's a new...
This one.
No, try again. What card am I holding?
This one.
You go,
Ah.
girl. Here's
You
another.
go, girl.
What card is this?
Wait. I don't know what...
I think it's this one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Here's another. What card am I looking at?
Is that what this
This one.
was?
Wrong.
Oh, no.
Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
This one.
Wrong. Well,
Oh my
you
goodness.
failed to
I
correctly
didn't...
identify
My
5 in a
brain
row. Shall
lost
we continue?
the triggers
You
so
bet.
quickly.
Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I looking at?
This one.
No, try again. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
No, try again.
Oh my goodness.
What card am I looking at?
Sounds good, Medio. Have a good rest.
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. What card is this?
Have a good night. I hope you sleep well.
This one.
Excellent. Here's another. This is which card?
I think it's this one.
Thanks for
Very
being
good.
here. It's always good to see
Will
you.
he be telling me what card he's picking up by which question he asks me?
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready
Oh,
when you
golly.
Very well.
This should
Let's
not be as
begin.
hard as it is, but
Do
apparently...
you know what card I'm looking at?
Looking... Is
are.
this
This
one?
one.
Incorrect.
No,
You
what?
must focus.
No.
Here's another. Tell me,
No.
what card is this?
This one.
Wrong.
What?
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Wonderful. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify
Sir.
5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You
Sir.
bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Can you tell me what card this is?
I don't...
This one.
No, try again. What card am I concentrating on?
Oh my goodness.
This one.
Incorrect.
Oh my
You must
goodness.
Focus. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
You go, girl. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
I think it's this one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet.
My goodness.
Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin.
For somebody who's so rich, his
Do you
suit
know
doesn't
what
fit
card
very
I'm
well.
looking at?
This one?
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
I think it's this one.
You go, girl. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
Wait. I don't think so, but I think it's randomized no matter what.
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
This puzzle would not be so hard
You bet.
if there
Ready
weren't
when you
multiple for the
Very well.
same.
Let's begin. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Incorrect.
Oh my
You
goodness,
must
come
focus.
on.
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
Which card am I thinking of? That's
I
this.
think it's this one.
You go, girl.
Okay.
Here's another. Can you tell me what
Can
card
you
this
tell
is?
me is
This one?
Yes. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You
Him
bet.
saying you
Ready
go,
when
girl.
you are.
Yes, if
Very
I
well.
some more.
Let's begin.
He's
What
so
card am
slimy.
I
I
looking
hate.
at?
I don't like him at all. What card am I looking at? That's this one.
This one?
You go, girl. Here's another. What card am I holding?
This one.
Very good.
Holding.
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one?
Marvelous. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
This one.
Very good. Here's another. What card am I holding?
I think it's this one.
Very good. You did it. Well,
we
actually,
go.
I did it. But in any case, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, sure,
Here's
you
the
did
piece
it.
of crystal that Josiah ordered. Take it. You've earned it. Well, actually, I earned it, but let's not quibble.
But Mr. Topham, I didn't really. I mean, you didn't really. I mean, I'm afraid that subconsciously you may have.
Yes?
Never mind.
Do you need anything else?
It was nice talking to you.
I'm sure it was.
Oh man. Some of them are so close to each other. I ended up having to write down the rest of the phrase, not just one trigger from the statement. How much money do I have? $1.50. Alright, let's go deliver some. Twist that crystal into his eye socket. Judy, that's a bit much. It's a bit much. Nancy doesn't need to be a murderer. Okay, wait. Do I have a telegram in my inventory? No. Okay. I'm just gonna honk at things. Woo! I wonder. Is the cow still there? No, the cow's not there. I wonder if we honk at the cow if it would go away. She doesn't need to be, but she should be.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
The cow comes and goes. It depends on... So, like, it'll just be there randomly. Nope, observatory's down one. So I mean the cow's not there right now, but if I go out, it could come back. Can we kiss the cow and look into her simple but gentle eyes? In the words of Jack's mother
I'm
from
supposed
Into
to
the
deliver
Woods,
this
only
telegram to Dr. Bob.
she is give
That
milk.
would be me. Thank you.
I mean, it wouldn't be
that's a
necessary.
big
I wouldn't
telescope.
necessarily
Come back after
kill
dark and
him,
I'll
but
let
it
you
would
take a
feel
look.
better
You can consider it your tip.
to make
I
more
may just
cocoa
do
kringle.
that. Bye-bye.
off into the woods. Oh my goodness. Milky White is my best friend in the whole world. A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
My $2. I do. I'll deliver 2 more just in case. It might be $2.50. A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk. How many times must I tell you? The cow is a she. Only she's give milk.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much, you know.
I understand.
need
Did
to
this
watch
by
that
any
again.
chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Yes.
Why, yes.
Yep,
it
Miss
did.
Temple is a Jane
Thought
Eyre
so.
reference.
Bye.
She, as is Lowood. Lowood School is the school that Jane attends.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, one more. What about Highwood? I don't know what you're referring to.
Hello,
Bud.
I'm delivering a telegram to Dr. Ackerman.
I shall deliver it to the good doctor forthwith. He rarely
Tubby really tells us
tips,
you might
and
get tips,
I
and there are none
never
at any
do.
point, no matter how many you
That's
do. You said
okay.
Lowood.
Bye.
I see. Okay. Not a reference to anything that I'm aware of. I know.
Did you deliver
It's
that
okay.
telegram?
I sure
I
did.
got it.
Good for you.
We got
Here's your
there.
money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Old Man Johnson.
I shall
out at
deliver
his
it to the good
farm.
doctor
Keep up the good
forthwith.
work.
Yeah. All right. Let's go see Mr. Waddell and have him cut that quartz.
Hello,
for us.
Mr. Waddell.
Now what?
I need for you to cut a blank from this piece of quartz.
No big deal. Let's see it.
The blank needs to be just like the one you made before for Josiah Crowley.
Like I said, no big deal. You're gonna have to cough up $2, though. You can pay me when you pick it up. Good day.
Yes, the train station where they all have Joe,
Hello,
Billy
Mr.
Joe,
Waddell.
Willie
Are
Joe.
you done making that blank?
I need more time. Now quit bothering me so I can work.
Similar to Into the Woods, Nancy thinks Willie Joe is a boy. Yep, they do tease Nancy
Hello
real
again.
bad here.
Did Josiah ever say anything to you about someone named Marcel?
Oh, Marcel. Oh my goodness. I spent so much
Marcel,
time wondering where the
Marcel.
trigger for
The
Marcel
name does
was.
ring a bell, although for the life of me, I can't remember why.
I guess
Go
I'll
see
be going.
Emily.
Give my best to Emily.
Alright. I said good day. This man is humanized blandness. Marcel the Shell. That is a reference I haven't heard in a hot minute, Kelsey.
Hi, Nancy.
Would you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
I was there when you said that, yes, but I do agree with you.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Yes, it's the blush on his cheeks. It really is. I 100% agree with you. It's like a jolly little elf. Is he wearing the Chanel boots? Fitting considering I'm still in my Christmas theme. Which we will be back to the normal theme by Tuesday. Because Christmas ends on Sunday.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
He could moonlight as Santa's helper.
Hello again.
I think I found the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Really?
I have it right here.
It is from this bank.
May I see if it opens the box?
It
Sorry, I
takes
was looking
2
for the other
keys
baby
to open
monitor.
a safe deposit box.
One
The
for my
owner's
older kids
key
and one for my younger
key.
kids.
And in this case, I'm under no obligation to open it for you.
Oh, but
However, were you to do me a small favor...
Oh, no.
Sure.
I hired a seamstress to make a dress for my wife's birthday next week. Unfortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out, and now I need to find someone to finish the dress.
Just hire a new seamstress.
Oh, the fact of the matter is, the dressmaker quit.
It's not a
because I
costume
couldn't
piece.
pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is on the brink of ruin.
Oh.
Oh, poor Mr.
I'm sorry
Archer.
to hear that, Mr. Archer.
I wanted to get my wife something nice because, well, it might be the last nice thing
It
she
gets
gets
dead
for a long,
silent
long
here.
time. Now, Emily
Oh,
once
man,
mentioned
yeah.
that Jane used to be a dressmaker.
Say no more. Just give me the dress and I'll take care of it.
I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back and I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
Basting means that the pieces have been sewn together, just not with tight stitches. They've been, and not at the full seam allowance.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is
She
Zippily
owed him
Zap, and Zippy service
$500,
is the
which is a
zippiest.
lot of money back
Fill her up.
then.
Just 50 cents worth, please.
And that is the last of my money. Money.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive Zippily.
And we're going to stay broke so that we can get the gears puzzle, the nuts and bolts puzzle. Wait, did I? Okay, I have to do this first. He also looks like a little like Bob Newhart. Yep. Nope, I don't want to go up there. I want to go over here. We're gonna stay broke is
What
my
did Emily say?
motto.
Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
Have you ever seen or heard anything strange
Yeah.
around here?
No. In fact, this place is so quiet and dull compared to Chicago that it's a wonder I haven't lost my mind. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her
Oh, my
poor mind
goodness.
could bear.
What did the sheriff say when you called
That's
him
the
about the
student
stolen
loan
jewels?
payments. Ugh.
He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, it only felt
You
fair to
threw
tell
her
him about
under the
Emily's,
bus
you
is
know,
what you
delicate
did.
state of mind.
Since you used to be a
Chicago.
dressmaker, do you think you could help me sew something?
I cannot
Me?
pronounce it the way that you just wrote it.
No, I can't. Sewing takes practice, and I haven't sewed a stitch in years. Whatever it is, believe me, I'd wreck it.
It's not hard. It's all basted together and everything.
No can do. Sorry.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
As someone who does sew, sewing is a lot like riding a bike. What if Jane just wore all the stolen jewelry from this point on and no one ever mentioned
Hi,
it?
Nancy.
Oh
I'll
my
be back in a
goodness.
little bit.
You're the best.
I didn't tell you anything exciting, but thanks.
Would it be all right if I used your sewing machine?
Go right ahead, but remember, you're on your own.
There's no needle.
It's probably in the box with the rest of Mom's sewing stuff. Ask Jane if she knows where it is.
This is such a pretty sewing machine. I did not watch enough Victorious to know what you guys are talking about, but I am going to have to look it up after the stream.
What's cooking?
Would you happen to know where the needle for the sewing machine in Emily's room is?
I moved all of Gloria's sewing things out of there and
You
put
just
them
know
in
the
a little
clips from that
box.
bit. Okay.
Look, I'm supposed to get the pies we baked before all the hullabaloo this morning ready for the delivery man. They gotta be put in a shipping
Pies.
container just so, or he casts a kitten. This is how he wants them organized. Now, why don't you go out on the porch and get those pies ready to go while I look for that sewing box?
If you insist.
Oh, Birdie, look. I bought more pencils. They work. They're not broken. I can't stop playing with the eraser. I'm like sitting here fidgeting with the eraser. But working pencils. Did she give me the... Yes, she did. Okay. We are going to write this down because I don't want to keep looking at it. Thank you. Yes, that is an embroidery hoop. Birdie 21 actually did that for me for Christmas. Working pencils, what is the world coming to? Well, I lost the other one that came in the pack. Cherry. One blue. One chalk. River. One small, one large blue. And one small, one large chocolate. What am I doing? I'm just going to take a picture of this. It's going to take way too long to write this all down. I'm just going to take a picture. It says it says it's locked as well. It's hard to see from here, and I dare not take it off the wall because I might not ever get it up again. But yes, it does say it's locked. Okay. 2 large cherry, 1 blue, and a chocolate. 1 small and 1 large blue. Nancy does other people's chores cliche. 1 small and 1 large chocolate and 2 large pies. So that's 2 large cherry pies. Busting it down at the club to this bouncy jazz, yeah. Appleton, 1 small and 1 large cherry. Am I the only one who's kind of like aggressive about them being in, quote, the right spots? Because I need them to be in the right spots. Appleton, Skydale, 2 large blueberries. Like, in size order. It bothers me if they're not in size order. Skydale, 2 large blue, 2 large chocolate, and 2 different size pies. Okay, Carter, what? I love this. 2 same size cherry, 1 large, wait. Okay, so this. Tell me, Carter, tell me, what is it? 1 large blue, 2 same size chocolate. I only have small chocolates that I can do 2 of anymore. 1 small, 1 large cherry, no blue, 2 large chocolate. Okay, what's in Appleton? What did I mess up? Where did I mess up? Oh no. 2 large cherry, 1 blue, 1 chocolate. I also want some pie now. Rivervale, 1 small, 1 large blue, 1 small, 1 large chocolate, 2 large pies. Appleton, 1 small, 1 large cherry, 1 small and 1 large chocolate. And 2 pies of the same size. Skydale. 2 large blue. 2 chocolate. And 2 different size pies. Knoxview, 2 same size cherry. 1 large blue. 2 same size chocolate. Smithfield. 1 small, 1 large cherry. I think that's right. Why didn't Nancy say anything, though? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Look at the thing. Look at the special thing. That we can only see when Jane goes away. Ah! Haha! I knew this one. Carter. Yes. This is is insane to me. That they put this in here, but you can only see it now. Like, yes. And it's in, like, the weirdest spot, too. Yes. It doesn't help because it appears out of order, and there's only, like, I'm pointing at things you can't see. There's only, like, this much of the clue there. But you have to have already been in the shed to get to this point. Yes. It's kind of amazing. Same wavelength, Carter. I'm right there with you. We've got this. The disconnected phone, which does not look like it was burnt up. It looks like it was ripped out of the wall.
I'll bet those are the 2 brothers that built the inn and Josiah's house. I'll bet this was taken in that passageway I found. There's something written on the back.
We already know about this, but let's go see the other part. Chaz versus Jazz, welcome in. We just completed the pie puzzle. We're playing Secret of the Old Clock. We're also playing bingo, if you want to join us. We've gotten quite a few, so you might join and get an automatic bingo, which is always fun.
Me.
That was such a creepy thing to say. Come on, Nancy. Where would somebody be? That's what I would like to know. Did I mess it up? It's possible I still messed it up and just, like, walked away from it. I thought she was still there if you didn't finish it.
I feel like someone's watching me.
Where would the person watching you be hiding, Nancy? Well, it's not someone watching you, it's 12 people. What if Jane never comes back? Well, it's gonna be really hard to do the sewing puzzle. Has she said it's locked, or have you been annoyed with Nancy yet? I have not been annoyed with Nancy. I got annoyed with the barn, which was not Nancy's fault, and I got annoyed with the car.
Jeepers, I'm behind one of the walls in
Oh, Emily's gone.
I'll
Awesome.
bet that's how someone makes that picture move.
I will say Nancy's saying that so many times, I feel like someone's watching me, did make me feel like somebody was going to jump out at me.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
But, like, where would somebody be hiding? There's no, like, side anything to the tunnel. Okay. Well, let's go upstairs, and then I'll double check the pies again. Sorry it's taken so long to answer your letter. I'm still a secretary at the bottling plant and business is booming, so I'm busier than ever. In fact, typing this during my lunch break, so please excuse the mustard stains. Still love those bologna sandwiches. Ugh. Of course I'll take care of Emily if something happens to you. All she has to do is write and I'll come running. But quit worrying about such things. You've got a nice place to live and that sweet little girl to keep you company. You've got it made in the shade. Me, I'm still in the boarding house. It's not the Ritz, but my room is right across the hall from the washroom, and most of the gals here are honest and hardworking and fun. But there are a few bad apples, like this gal named Marion Aborn. She dropped in the other day to borrow some bobby pins, so I went to the drawer to get some for her, only when I turned back around, she was going through my purse. She said it had fallen over and she was just putting it back, but I know what I saw. Anyway, I sure miss you. I'm investing as much money as I can in the stock market because my boss says it's a surefire way to get rich. So next year, maybe I can take the train out there to see you. Better yet, maybe I'll buy a car. Wouldn't that be the butterfly's boots? Right soon, your friend forever, Jane. I like how creepy Dungeons music has the humble track playing faintly over it, like you're hearing it through the wall. Yeah. Dearest Gloria, if you would do 3 simple things for me, I would very much appreciate it. First, keep this note for me. Tuck it away in a safe place, and should I ever ask to see it, please allow me to do so. Second, don't mention or show this note to anyone else. Third, don't ask me why. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You are a kind lady who sparkles like good water and makes me think that the sky's the limit. I think her name is Mia. She did an orchestra piece from Train and she wants to do this game next. Would be so good. Oh, that does sound really great. Kevin Manthey gave us amazing, amazing music. He really did. Okay, I guess we better go check the pies because I definitely screwed something up if Jade's not back. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay. 2 large cherry. 1 blue and 1 chocolate. 1 small and 1 large blueberry. 1 small and 1 large chocolate. And 2 large pies. So that's got to be cherry, right? Appleton. Appleton. 1 small and 1 large cherry. 1 small and 1 large chocolate. And 2 pies of the same size. Have a good night, Judy. I'm sorry about the headache. Thank you. I'll do my best to really, really crush her. Skydale. 2 large blue. 2. That's where I have it wrong. 2 large chocolate. So where can I... Is there somewhere I can take a chocolate from? Goner X Gone, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm very focused on this puzzle, but I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you following. 1 chocolate. Okay, can I take this large chocolate?
There.
Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. Incorrect Nancy Drew quotes on Insta. Okay. Cool. I will check her out and everybody else should do the same. I'm gonna write it down. Wow. That's amazing.
Thanks for doing the pies. The more I do it, the worse I seem to get at it. Here's that box. I'm sure that sewing machine needle is in there somewhere.
Literally right in front of you, Jane.
Remember, when it comes to using it, you're on your own, kiddo.
I think I know why Emily has been seeing and hearing strange things.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me.
I found a secret passageway that goes from the inn to Josiah Crowley's old house.
I'm gonna have to check it
off
out on
of it,
YouTube.
I
That
found a
is so
staircase
cool.
that leads to a space behind a wall in Emily's room. That's the staircase that's in this old picture.
You mean the noises that Emily's been hearing? The things she's been seeing? It's because someone's been sneaking around behind the wall in her room?
It may even be that someone is trying to scare her on purpose.
On purpose? Who would want to do something like that?
I was able to open the staircase because I saw the picture I just showed you. And I found that picture on the shelf in your podium.
Is she
You mean it
blind?
was right there under my nose? Hold the phone! You think I'm the one
Is
who's
she-
been sneaking around?
Can you think of somebody else who may have had access to that picture?
Anyone who's ever been behind this desk could have seen that picture.
The
It's hardly fair to
audacity,
go
I
pointing
know.
a finger at me.
I
Maybe
know.
Emily will
She
know
is
something about
just
it.
She went into town to run some errands.
lying
At least
through
that's
her
what I told her
teeth.
to do. Heaven knows she could use some fresh air.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
You betcha.
I can't sew with that.
Alright. This puzzle bothers me. This is not how sewing works.
I can do better
Oh
than
my
this.
goodness. My mouse is going to... I might have to go get...
I made too many mistakes. I better do it over.
I might have to hop over for a second and go get... Ash, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I can do better
Oh my
than
goodness.
this. I can do better than this.
Oh, I might have to go get more batteries, guys. Because this is bad. Oh my goodness. Nancy, don't quit your day job. This is horrifying.
I made too many mistakes. I better do it over.
Sounds good, Carter. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Thank you for following. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for the Nancy Drew facts. It was so fun to have you in here with us tonight. Let's try it with my trackpad.
I can do better than this.
No, Nancy, you
I can
really
do better
can't,
than
because
this.
this is not how sewing works. This, like, actually pisses me off.
Would I wear this?
No.
No. I can do better than this. I made too many mistakes.
I
better
was
do it
doing
over.
better at first. I was. I'm gonna go grab some batteries for my mouse and see if that helps, because I think the batteries are running low. I will be literally 2 seconds, because the batteries are on my husband's desk, which is like right there. Just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Nearly took the entire computer with me because I forgot to take my headphones off. Okay, let's see if this helps at all. Sounds good, Holly. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. Did I turn it off? No, it's on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Have a great night. This one does. Actually, this one has one of those right in the center of it. It's not that old. It has one. Now I want to try it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. This is not going to work, but I'm going to try.
I can do better than this. I can do better than... Would I wear this? I can do better than this. I better start over. Would I wear this? No. I made too many mistakes. I better do it over.
Okay, let's see if getting a...
I can do better.
Oh
than
my
this.
goodness,
I made
Nancy.
Too many mistakes. I better do it over.
Oh. That was great. The other thing that bothers me about this is that Nancy would literally have to rip the entire stitching that she did out
I can do better
in order
than
to
this.
restart. So like it's
I
not
can do
as
better than this.
Nancy, come on, you are really close and the seam allowance does not matter that much.
I made too many mistakes. I better do it over.
Maybe we should tell Medio to try that for Minigame Monday. Oh, please, yes. I'll make a clip of me doing that, and we can send it to him and tell him how funny it was. Sewing with these older machines does take a lot of coordination, though, because you have to pump it.
I can do better than
Oh,
this.
don't you dare, Nancy.
I made too
I
many
made one
mistakes.
mistake. I
better
made
do it
one
over.
mistake, Nancy. Hey, look. I got annoyed with Nancy. And I had a BRB. Yay, bud! Alright, let's... It's crazy to me what she thinks are mistakes and what she thinks
Would I wear this? I made
aren't,
too
though,
many
because several of those
mistakes.
things
I
I'd
better
be
do
like,
it
I need to
over.
rip that out.
I'd better start over. I made too many mistakes. I better do it over.
As someone who sews, I don't think I've ever wanted to throw my computer across the room more than I do right now. Yeah, I am on Senior. I've been playing them all on Senior because I'm psychotic. It's fine. Played Blackmore on Senior last week in French. That was probably the downfall of me playing Blackmore in French, was that it was on Senior.
I made too many mistakes. I'd better do it over.
Break out the hot glue gun. Oh, man. They used to do that on Project Runway, too, when they ran out of time. And I was always, like, just sitting there going... Also, Nancy's starting right in the middle of this piece. Like, she's not even starting at the top of it. You're not even sure. Yeah, that's just it. Like, what is Nancy sewing? This is not any sort of shape that should be on the dress at all. It's fine. We need to suspend our disbelief.
There. Not bad, Miss Drew. Not bad at all.
Just to see what happens. Do it, Charity, please. Okay. That was horrifying. To be fair, those like the curve line shapes, those are things you would definitely cut out for like a sleeve, but they're not things that you would sew. First try. Not first try. Not first try. Not even close. Okay. Where are we going? We're going to the bank. El Banco.
How's the dress coming?
Great. I did it myself.
This is beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you. Now let's see if that key you found opens
Carter
up
told us
Josiah's
about
safe
that
deposit
earlier,
box.
and we all got a little bit giddy. Namely me,
That
I
was
got very
Josiah's
giddy.
key, all, but that is not Josiah's will.
It looks like some kind of journal. Would it be okay if I kept this?
If it was money or jewelry or something like that, I'd turn it over
He
to
was so
Papa.
excited
But
to
a
tell us
journal?
about it. It was
Finders
adorable.
keepers, as far as I'm concerned. I'll be at my desk if you need me.
It's locked. Naturally.
Hey, we got an it's locked.
Flute, 7.025 megahertz.
Why is my notebook over there? Okay. Flute. 7.025.
Pyramus, 7.057 megahertz. Bisbee, 7.050 megahertz. It looks like some kind of record of the people Josiah talked to on his ham radio.
Have a good night, Birdie. Enjoy Doctor Who. Say hi to Ravioli for me. I shared a video in Dylan's Discord that reminded me of this puzzle. It was supposed to be in Medios, but I misclicked. I'll have to look at it after stream, bud.
Anything else I can do for you?
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
It has been a hoot. Hoot! Yeah, give Ravioli a hug, whether she wants
Hello,
one or
Mr.
not.
Waddell. Are you done making that blank?
Have you got my fee?
Right here.
Good. Here's the blank I cut for you. Enjoy.
Did you give her a forced hug? It's required. For the record, this is my sister. I'm not just giving random forced hugs to random people. Thank you. I love you, Ravioli. Love you too, Birdie. Have a good night. Tell her I love you and you're welcome. Oh, no, no. I did turn down the sound again, so hopefully it's not crazy. I'm sure she would love that, bud, for people to believe her real name is Ravioli. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. I don't know if I mentioned it in... Kelsey, what? What? Yes, Birdie is my mom. She's been on stream with me before. She played DDI with me over New Year's. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Looks like Josiah was a ham radio operator. Hello? Flute? Are you there?
This is Flute, but you sure don't sound like Puck, so explain yourself.
My name's Nancy Drew.
So where's Puck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Puck's real name was Josiah Crowley. I hate to say it, but he passed away
Oh
earlier
goodness,
this
I'm gonna have
year.
to absolutely watch
that's
this.
A shame. Heck, I never got to give him his sentence.
His sentence?
Well, see, a while back, Puck dictated a sentence to me and told me that if and when he recited a certain passage from Shakespeare, I was to respond with that sentence. Weird fellow, that Puck.
Could you tell me the sentence?
Oh, no, Puck made me promise. I can only say the sentence after I hear the passage from Shakespeare.
Is the passage from one of his plays?
Darned if I know.
What if I figured out the passage? Would you tell me the sentence then?
I suppose I could do that, yes.
Did you know Puck very
No.
well?
I felt like I did. Met him over the radio a couple of years ago. What a character. What'd you say his real name was?
Josiah Crowley.
She's not winning any sewing challenges.
Why is that strange?
He led me to believe he
I mean,
was
remember,
big
she's a
cheese
trust
out in
fund
Hollywood,
baby.
You know, some famous producer, director or something. Said he owned his own studio.
He didn't own a studio, and he certainly didn't live in Hollywood.
I'll be darned. So he was just lying to me. Well, that's all right. I may have told him a fib or three over the years myself. Like the time I told him I was
You know
a
what?
scratch golfer. I don't even know what that
But
means.
I'm gonna throw this in again. If anyone is interested, if you guys click this link, I did set up a Discord channel for
I'll tell you the sentence. Until
the
then,
channel
over
here.
out.
If people would like to join that. You don't have to, but it exists.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
Could I see that copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream you have there?
Why?
I'd just like to take a look at it. I'm kind of a Shakespeare buff.
It's a very old copy. I'd rather it not be handled unnecessarily, lest it fall completely apart. I'm
Sir,
sorry,
it's
Miss Drew, but
1929.
request denied.
A
was nice
hardcover
talking to
copy
you.
of Midsummer
The
Night's
feeling
Dream
is
cannot be
almost
that
neutral.
old. Okay, yeah, no worries. The link is on my Instagram as well, and I think I threw it, I want to say that I threw it into my About Me here on Twitch, so. I've had that problem trying to join servers as well on my phone. Alright. Let's go for a sneakaroo.
Guess I better not leave the lights on. I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
If I don't get caught by the cat. Yuri, I am not a stranger anymore, sir.
Yuri, be quiet. You're disturbing us. Clear your mind of all thoughts. Think about nothing save
Oh,
that.
sweet Josiah.
Phew. Meet with Jay Archer at 9:30 a.m. about money. That's today.
I forgot that that happened.
Yes, Mrs. Jasmine? Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focusing. Your eyes
I mean,
on focus.
Yeah. I really, after you said that earlier, I really want to mess with his spoons.
Josiah must have circled these quartz.
Okay, Pyramus.
Why?
I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes lurk I in gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. I
Something
love
tells me I better write
Shakespeare.
down all the stuff that's circled here in my journal.
Oh no, flute. He does have a personality for great TV. Shakespeare speeches I know by heart. That would be Puck's final from Midsummer Night's Dream. I used to know a fair amount of pieces from Romeo and Juliet, too.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
That last speech of Puck's. I think I memorized it because of this game, actually, come to think of it. I forgot to turn down the sound. Hang on. These shadows. Okay. Shall we their fond pageants see? Lord, what fools
Hello?
these mortals
Is anyone
be.
there? Hello?
Flute here. Is that you, Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me. And I think I know the Shakespeare passage that Puck wanted you to listen for.
Let's hear it.
Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response. Now I'm supposed to say, leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words. Well, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
Pyramus, can you hear me? Hello?
This is Pyramus. Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew. Does somebody named Puck usually call you on this frequency?
Somebody named Puck used to. Apparently he found something better to do. Haven't talked to him in months.
Well, that's because he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, well, that's a good excuse, I guess. How did you know he called me Pyramus?
I'm a friend of his. I found your name and radio frequency in his journal.
So why are you talking to me?
Did Puck, ever ask you to tell him something whenever he read a certain passage from Shakespeare?
Whenever he rattled off this Shakespeare quote, I was supposed to rattle off this stupid saying he gave me. How did you know about that?
Long story.
I just
But
realized
if
how
I were
late
to
it
rattle
is.
off the quote, there's no reason why you can't tell me the stupid saying, right?
Well, come to think of it, he never said the quote had to come from him, so yeah, I guess I
Nancy
could
does
tell
not
him.
care that she just
Thou
leaked
speakest
Josiah's name to a
aright.
stranger. Well,
I
he's
am
dead.
that merry wanderer
I mean,
of the night.
like,
How'd you know?
what's gonna happen?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute, I had to write it down. Here, you're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive? Do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
Well, he wasn't not rich.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Speak to me. Hello?
The fact that these people just happen to be online.
Who's this? Oh, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm afraid I have some bad news about Puck.
Oh dear, they closed the play he was starring in, didn't they? That's why I haven't heard from him. He's too far down in the dumps. Oh, I was afraid it was something like that.
Actually, you haven't heard from him because he passed away several months ago.
Oh my, that's worse, isn't it?
That's worse,
and
isn't
after all
it?
that rigmarole he went through, making sure I knew my line and understood my cue.
Your cue?
Yes, you see, Puck, or whatever his real name is, or was, Puck wanted to share his love of acting with me. So he gave me a line to say, a very curious line.
Is this Laurie Gerard?
And told me to repeat it only after
Thisbe?
I heard my
Are you Laurie Gerard?
passage written by Mr. William Shakespeare.
So if I cue you with a passage, you'll respond with the line he gave you to
Is
say?
Thisbe okay?
I know it by heart, you see.
Here it goes. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions
She
did
does.
appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu. Over and out.
Alright. I knew I should have taken a picture of those hobo signs. I should have just done it. We wouldn't have had to go... I don't understand why it doesn't stay open. Okay, let's look at the hobo signs. I'm gonna take a picture of them, or I could... Hit the road. Owner in. Spend time on money in this animation. You're gonna watch it every time. He was authentic. He was very authentic. Yes, there are thieves about 2/10. Barking dog. Keep quiet. Dangerous neighborhood. Authorities alert. Bad water. Don't go this way. Alright. Alright, alright, let's do this. Let's finish this game. We are so close. Clara Pickford. Clara Pickford. Or Aunt Gloria. He did dress up as Emily's Aunt Gloria that one time. I'm gonna turn the sound down again so that y'all don't get blasted. Again, it was Aunt Harriet. Gloria was her mother. I hope that's actually turning it down enough for you guys.
I've seen these symbols before. They were in that newspaper story about hobos.
Barking dog. Hold tongue. Dangerous neighborhood. Kind lady. Good water. Sky's the limit. There we go. All right. Oh, I have to be directly on it. Okay, it's fine. All right. Nope. Aunt. 9, 10. Six and 3. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. I can't use the Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sounds good, bud. Have a great night. I'm so close to finishing. I'm definitely gonna finish it tonight. It's just a matter of not losing my mind in this last little bit here. I just did it to myself again, didn't I? Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did it again. Oh, I used to know this, and I don't, and it's bugging me now. Oh, golly. Okay. Ow. I don't think this works, but 6, 7, 8, 9. This is what I did earlier, and it didn't. Yeah, because I don't have enough to get. Okay. This has gotten me closest to where I need to be. So we're going to go back to this. We're going to try doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I do 7 and 3. Hi, J-Cat. Welcome in. That's not going to work. How many do I have left? 3, 6, 9, 12, 11. But I have to use all of them, right? What did I do? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That makes me so mad. I just counted that wrong. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have to use all the tiles. Okay. All right. For some reason I was remembering that I did have to use all the tiles, and I just can't reuse them. Five to go to the diamond. And then, okay. 3, 6, 9, 10. 7 and 3 is 10. And then I'm going to actually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't. I literally 8, 12. I can't do it with these, I don't think. Because 8 and 4 is, yeah, 8 and 4 is 12. Oh, wait. Okay. Charity, what time? Yeah, I was gonna say, are you in Australia? Yeah, like, what time zone are you in? My goodness. I think I just got it. There we go. Thank you, JCat. I would have been doing this for a long time. Take this to Tiny Town, and for oodles of fun, use it there to hit a hole in one.
A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on that golf course at Josiah's.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Australians are the coolest people ever. This is true. This is very true. Watch me not hit a hole in one.
Another safe deposit box key?
Alright, Nancy, let's go. Did I just... Yep, I turned around. It's fine.
Emily, please, just settle down. It's all right. It's not all right. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
Did you tell her about the secret passageway I found?
I never got the chance. Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Alright. Let's go calm down the crackpot. Kidding. Kidding. She's
Just
sweet.
go back to River Heights, Nancy.
But I think I know where the real Will is.
It doesn't matter. I can't run the inn anyway. I'm going to have to sell it.
What do you mean?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having a, what Jane call it, a nervous breakdown.
Emily, just listen to
I
me.
feel so
I
bad
don't
for
want to talk
her.
anymore. Go home. You're just making things
Oh.
worse.
My best friend is named Hope. There's a Hope. She's not on here, but... And she's also not Australian. But she exists. Alright. Let's go. Let's finish this game. I can't believe I've been playing for this long. My husband's gonna call in like 20 minutes to tell me he's on his way home.
I'm glad you stopped by. I need to clear the air about something. I lied before. Not just when I said the bank was doing fine when it's really not, but when I said that wasn't my car you saw parked outside the inn today. I parked it there because
She's
I didn't want anyone
Chinese. Is
to
that
know
close
that I was at
enough?
Richard Topham's
I mean, it's
begging
not,
him for
but
money.
she's also
This
not
bank is in
American.
truly dire financial straits, and if anyone finds out,
Mr. Archer, I already
Oh,
knew you
hey,
at Richard
there we go.
Topham's today. I saw
Australia,
your name in
Singapore,
his
and my
calendar.
hope is from China. There
So
you go.
what can I do for you?
There you go.
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
Can you tell me whose key this is?
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me. Her ace in the hole.
The people in this
That's
town
who
are
this
so
key belongs to,
oblivious.
Clara Pickford.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things
Oh,
right
Jerry.
under their noses. I wonder what this is. Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Those hats, though.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Has been all
Wait,
day.
would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
Why do her hubcaps look like they have blood on them?
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Oh no, no! Oh no! My mouse got stuck.
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
Oh my goodness. No. Are you kidding me?
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. I am going to fail at this a third. I am going to scream.
I can't let Jane out of my
Do
sight.
not. This game.
She's heading for the state line. I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Yeah, I didn't know the shortcut at first either, Kelsey. It's just because I've played it so many times. Ran into your own pie truck, lady.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Because Nancy's a nosy goody-goody.
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money, too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
Puzzle Pro for solving puzzles at lightning speed.
Great news, I think.
Oh,
See, Frank and Joe
Train.
have
I love
invited me to
Train
help them
so
solve a
much.
mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy Boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Alright. Train is probably one of, like, final scene, last train to Blue Moon Canyon. They're, like, neck and neck for my top favorite game. J-Cat, oh my goodness. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really need to make a screen that gets a little bit bigger. Let me pull up here. I think we're gonna raid into Ms. Lemon. She's playing King's Quest. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow playing question mark because there's currently a poll up on, oh golly, I just accidentally opened my own stream. That's not what I wanted to do. There's a poll up on my Instagram. If you haven't voted yet, please go do that. Also, if you'd like to join my Discord server, there is a link to my link tree that has Discord, that has Instagram, that has YouTube. I post all my VODs on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. Thank you for chatting. I'm going to raid us into Ms. Lemon. You're welcome to stay or not. I do not have a raid message yet. I need to do that. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow playing something that will be fairly interactive in chat. That's the whole point. And then on Tuesday, I'll be playing Pious Privateers. I kind of like that. We can use that for tonight, and I may stick with it. We'll see what happens. Tuesday, I'll be playing Nostalgia. I think I'm going to be finishing out the Pajama Sam series. And then next Thursday, we'll be playing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Again, thank you guys for being here. This was such a fun time. I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna get the raid going, and you guys have a great night.